Welcome to the Third Faction Podcast. We are gamers.
We are hard chargers.
And casuals.
We are serious.
And ridiculous. We are RP Coven.
Kermit.
Fu Manchu.
And Miss Listra. We are the Good People in Gaming podcast.
We are the Third Faction.
Oh yeah, hey there, Craig. How you doing this afternoon?
Shit, Craig's here.
I almost said evening, but I turned it into afternoon, so yeah, there's that.
Well, it's evening where you are. It's still afternoon where I am. So there you go.
I haven't eaten dinner yet, so it's not evening.
I didn't know that's how that worked. Okay. But then again, I learned a lot last episode. So
yeah, usually I guess after.
Yeah,
6
about pant
PM.
sizes.
Dude, that's good information.
that
women
was
have
good
it
information.
rough.
No.
For guys, it's so easy. Like, what's your pant size? Well, here, let me take this tape measure to your ass. There we go. That's your pant size.
We're not talking about that again.
Yeah, people loved it. You could tell by the number. Oh wait, no, it was vacation numbers. The numbers probably weren't that.
All
great.
those zeros
will get stronger through the week. I'm guessing.
Oh my God, you guys! Seriously, you have,
you
have
work
little
Friday?
faith. What? Whatever.
Yeah, I don't usually listen until I'm at work.
Well, that's fine.
I feel like I was with everybody yesterday because I was I had a 3-hour drive basically. So
3 hour
tour.
tour.
On the way there, I was listening to the podcast. On the way back, I was listening to the podcast. So I was with everybody.
Yeah, there you go. I listened to it on the way to church today and then finished it on the way back. So.
Well, it's all beautiful. It's all beautiful.
And I find that if I don't remind myself that I'm not cussing, I cuss a lot. So
Okay.
There's that.
Well, I'm gonna have to clean up the potty mouth too, since I gotta go back to work tomorrow.
And yeah, look at that. You got to go back and be the teacher person, eh?
I have to be somewhat respectable.
Yeah.
Not all the way though.
So we decided what we're talking about because, we could talk about Conan because you guys have been playing the hell out of that. We can talk about Divinity because you guys had mentioned that last week. We've also talked about doing a podcast where everyone will talk about their happy game, the game that they can always go back to play and relax. And you guys have also threatened to have me monologue. Which,
who put that in the bucket? Who put that in the slips? No, it's not what.
No,
put that one back in the hat.
Govan, you got to talk about Final Fantasy 14. That means the rest of y'all is just going to sit there, and I'm going to talk the whole podcast. It'll be me more talking than when Fu did his on the one he did everything on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, Ghost of Tsushima.
Wow.
Ghost of Tutsi.
Ghost of Tsushima.
Okay.
Yeah, I say go with that.
What?
Yeah, that's the thing.
Let's talk about Final Fantasy 14. Yeah.
Oh my goodness! You guys really want to go down that list? All right. Yeah.
Well, call this your episode of That's My Happy Game.
But see, that's the thing, though. I've done
That's
this.
not his happy game. That's not his happy game.
Okay, so you've done this.
Yeah, Timberborn would be my happy game.
Right?
Oh, that's right. We did talk about Timberborn.
Yeah. Remember the first time we did a podcast together, Listra?
Oh my God, yes.
Yeah, and how drunk we were and everything.
Mm-hmm.
What did we talk about that night?
Everything Final Fantasy.
Yeah, exactly. So I'm more than happy to pull up the questions, go through the questions with myself, and you guys can sit there and relax.
Oh, and we do have Divinity. Stop. Pause. Start again.
Insert break here.
Insert.
Foo!
Remove last 30 seconds of my life. Jack Attack, man. Jack Attack.
No, the whole terrorists taking over an airplane.
Oh yeah. Hi, Jack.
Hi, Jack. All right. Pause so she can find this.
Good
Okay.
pause. Okay. We can also talk about Divinity, but I'm not sure. Fu, did you play Divinity?
I've played about probably an hour.
You've played an hour of it. Okay.
Yeah, we played together.
Good.
You guys have played the shit out of Conan.
Still playing the shit out of Conan.
So
In fact, I
Well-
may or may not have bought another little DLC to it. So, but we won't talk about that either.
uh-huh.
And I may or may not have bought another game.
What? What game? What game?
What the heck did I buy? Hold on. It's brand new. Installed. I have to look through. I have my games all sorted. It's pronounced Anno 1800.
Oh, cool.
Yes.
Did you say
Is that part-
anal
Anno.
1800?
Yeah, did you say anal 18?
Foo?
Wait a
Foo,
minute.
save me. Foo?
It's Anno.
Is it Anno? Yeah, because it's like, yeah. Anno. Is it French? I don't know. Oui. So I thought I'd give it a shot because it was on sale, man.
But
The
what
last
is it
time I-
like?
It's a city builder.
Yeah, it's like a city sim builder.
Okay.
Multiplayer. Yeah.
On a side
Good.
note, you
Yes.
can get Final Fantasy like the full thing right now for the next 19 hours for $30. That the entire game up to where I am.
Wow. Too bad they won't hear this till Friday.
I'm saying this to the two chuckle butts in this channel who don't own it.
Oh, well.
Hmm.
I can see they are unmoved.
Everybody's gonna like certain games and like what they like, and I actually looked into the Final Fantasy thing. I love Final Fantasies, the individual one-player games, but the online has not captivated me. I'm not impressed by it. I've watched people play it. I've watched you play it. It doesn't fill that void for me.
It's just not there.
Right.
And that's okay.
No, it's not.
That was a quick.
Wow.
No, it's not. That was
Get
not.
your shit
Wow.
together, Kermit.
Oh my god.
I mean,
Oh, I'm not cussing. Get your stuff together, Kermit.
Oh, that's right. You're,
I
you're
just-
trying
I
really
just
hard
can't.
not to.
I can't pull the trigger on it, man. I'm sorry, and I apologize because I really
No,
want to
it's
do
fine.
a game with you. I just can't do that one. We need to find something else.
The problem is like I grew up not getting many games. So the game that had the most playtime. So that was always my how much playtime can I get out of this game? So that's why MMORPGs appeal to me. That's
Right.
why JRPGs, that's why this is my kind of game. More bang for the buck. How many hours upon hours, weeks can I get out of this game? Whereas
Right.
if I put in the amount of time that I do into Final Fantasy 14 into one of the survival games we play, I'll be done with that survival game in like 3 days
Not true.
or one
Yes.
weekend.
Awesome.
It took 20 to 40 hours is 1 to 2 weeks for me of video game time.
Shit.
Yeah.
That's like a couple days for me recently.
Right.
Yeah, well, that's because you guys have been off work.
Right?
But see, it's like if I want to spend $40, I want,
Yeah, this
at least-
vacation's been a
if
little
I spend
wild.
$40 in food, I get to enjoy it more than once.
Okay.
And on that note, what are we talking about today?
I'm thinking we might want to check out Divinity 2.
All right, let's see here.
We've got it's called Divinity Original Sin 2. So it's what it comes
Divinity
up as. So if you're looking at
Original
it, that's what we're looking at. We have played this. Well, Kermit and I have played a considerable amount of this. Foo
Yeah.
slightly less. But he does, I'm sure, have his own opinion on whether he liked it or not,
Yeah.
and that's
I
good.
guess I have 6 hours in. Didn't feel
Oh, you
Oh.
put 6 hours in?
Well, that's because he
a
turned it
good-
on and walked away. That's the problem with hours played. Is if you walk away, it keeps counting.
Yeah.
Right.
Yeah, it does. It does.
All right. So if we're going to talk about Divinity Original Sin 2, the definitive edition, we should probably get into this right now for the next 19. By the time you guys hear this, it's not this price anymore. It's $11.24. Base price, it looks to be $44.99. The game developer is Larian Studios, Larian. If I pronounced that wrong, sorry.
Yeah, Larian Studios.
So that's developer and publisher. PC requirements, yes. What I always feel like I can never find. I always have to scroll way down to see. Jesus, that is a lot of requirement. Okay, anyways, so it actually has Windows and Mac OS requirements. We're going to focus on the Windows. Just know that if you have a Mac OS, it requires OS 10.13.6. Hi, Sierra. All right, anyways. Minimum for both regular and recommended is a 64-bit processor and operating system Windows 7 or better. Processor for minimum is Intel Core i5 or equivalent. For recommended, it's the Intel Core i7 or equivalent. Memory, 4 gigabytes of RAM for rec or for minimum. Recommended is 8 gigs. Graphics card, 0550 for minimum and a 770 for recommended. So as long as you're pimping a 1000 series or better, you're good to go. DirectX version 11. That, believe it or not, that's important to know, right? Right, Kermit and Foo?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Storage, 60 gigabytes of available space. Additional notes is recommended requirements may change during development. So keep that in mind. You're going to say something, Foo?
I was just going to, you can't run the game unless you are running it with DirectX 11.
So, yeah, you guys were trying to play together and it kept crashing over and over. So much so that I think that's probably what kind of turned you off from the game.
Yeah.
It's so frustrating. But, yeah, you had to actually set it to DirectX 11 to play.
Yeah.
That's this game. Wow. It's nice to go back and... Wow. Okay. Well, so
Wow.
we'll get to that here in a bit then. Character creation. Commence. Do you just get like lost are sons of the forest and here's what you are, or do you actually get a pick?
Yeah, character creation is pretty in depth. It's actually, you have a set of characters, everything from like different races to different classes. So you're all the way from like a fighter classes, and they also have into wizardry classes. They got the storyline is based on, of course, a different world. So they have elves, they have dwarves, they have dragons like dragonkin, which are they have a undead that you can actually play. So it's
Not the dragons look like iguanas.
right. But yeah. So it's pretty extensive because you pick your class, you pick your different abilities, but in these classes you can level up the classes based on how you feel you're playing your character. So that makes it nice. So you go, say you want to go into thievery, you end up picking something else, but as you're doing it, you can go into thievery. So you can start becoming a thief. You can build up as you go, depending on your needs, because you have a group of 4 people that you can level up and carry on with you. And your basic start out Your basic loadout is however you create your character to begin with. Like say you're a soldier or a warrior of types or a mage of types, of the different types, summoners. They have several different class styles, so it's pretty extensive.
Okay.
And you can change your faces, you can change your body types, like female, male. You can change your face. You're like you could add a beard to you. You could add, all of that stuff is involved. So the different faces, different body builds, different
races.
races. Yeah.
Can't you be like a lizard dude or a
Dragonkin.
dragon?
Yeah.
Or...
Hoosh.
Dragging these thoughts across your. Wait, what?
Yay!
I said thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
I want to drag them across your mind. That way you keep, expanding on what we're talking about. What did you think I was talking? Gosh, I'm being good. Go.
Are you? Are
No.
you?
Being manipulative and conniving. Go band.
Not you.
No.
All right. Character development. So in-game talent, skill tree. What's that like?
What? What?
No. It's involved. Hold on. You start. I'll pick it up from there.
What'd you think of it, Fu?
I don't think I got too much into it, so I don't even remember.
Like
Let's try.
It seems a lot like Baldur's Gate 3,
It isn't. It isn't. Here's the thing with it. Like Baldur's Gate 3, as you're building up, you have to stay within a character realm. So it's like your skills are based on what you are, and they'll go up based on what you are. Say you're a warrior, you go and you're going to pick these skills in order to advance in that. With Divinity, it's basically Divinity has a really in-depth way of, I don't know how to say it, building your character. So they got attributes. All characters have attributes. They got combat abilities. They have what's called civil abilities, which are things they can do that are where people would treat them different, like nice, kind, whatever. But basically, you're bartering, your lucky charm, your persuasion type stuff, lore mastery, telekinesis. These are all based on your civil abilities. You have what's called talents, which you can choose as you're leveling up, based on how you feel like you want to build. They got everything from like Combat Kid. You got in there, like Combat Kid is once per combat. If the enemy lands a fatal blow, you have a 20% chance to come back to life with 20% of your health, right? Like, so there are different bigger and better, these are all talents that you can pick, like Dwarven Guide, Executioner. So you get 2 extra attacks points, turn times. But anyway, I'm gonna go all through all of those, but look them up. I mean, there's a bunch of talents, there's a bunch of things you can pick based on the way you want your character to go, like how you want to build them. You also have a thing called tags, which when you start out your tag, say like my character in general, I picked a dwarf. I put his background as a soldier. And then as you go through the campaign, it'll tell you your what you did in your campaign of Fort Joy, where you're at in your campaign of Driftwood, how do you got hero status, and then whether you're male or female. So there is a hero status that gives you more things as you adventure, because you become a hero in the people's eyes that you're around, not because you did something bad or good, but because if you're playing like a bad thing, the people around you would be like, okay, you can hang out with us. If you're doing good thing, you can hang out with them. But you know what I mean? So it basically draws you in based on your abilities. Of course, you got your attributes, your strength, your finesse, your intelligence, constitution. Memory is a big thing in this like memory gives you memory slots so that you can use different types of magic or abilities. Like if you're a fighter, like your abilities are based on your memory and what you remember, and how to perform those skills. Your wit is of course important too, because that your wit is based on your critical hit chance, your evasions, those kind of things. Um, your initiative is your wit, not your fitness or dexterity. um, Constitution, of course, is always health and things of that nature. But yeah, but during that time, you also have a combat roll. So, like your damage, it'll tell you how much damage you do, critical chance, your accuracy, like how well you hit. You have a dodge, so that depends on whether they're striking you and whether they miss or not. You have physical things you got to do. You got movement, like how far you can move. All these are your stats. These are your attributes and abilities.
Yeah.
So, of course, you got attributes, you got combat abilities, you got civil abilities, which are passive abilities, your talents, and of course, your tags on how you've done stuff over the time. So, there you go.
There it is.
It's involved. The memorized skills and the available skills and what you're picking, it can have a pretty huge effect on your fighting style. So it's what I found out because I started picking some they didn't go well together. Let's put it that way. It's like, oh, this is great, but it doesn't go well with what I'm doing.
Yeah.
Okay, if I was going to a more of a healer route, okay, these two would be better than that one. But I'm going more of a ranged because I'm learning that's just easier for me to learn on. So I'm with like this hybrid cross right now that I'm really not too fond of, but it can be changed, and I know that because you can just reset them all.
Okay. So it is talents are resettable.
Yes.
Yeah, you can reset them.
So to label this game a little bit more, I just opened up the tags for this. And tell me if you disagree with any of these. They call it a tactical RPG, turn-based strategy, story-rich fantasy, character customization, CRPG. I don't know what the fuck that means.
Yeah.
Computer
Role-playing. Well,
computer RPG.
that's ridiculous. It's just
Well,
called
that-
an RPG. For Pete's sakes.
right?
Exploration, party-based RPG, strategy RPG, PvP,
Yep.
female protagonist, co-op campaign, local co-op. It doesn't need female protagonists. Most games can be male or female, but I digress. Choices matter. Romance. Do choices matter? Does that?
They
can you
do.
get screwed?
They
Nice.
they definitely do.
Yeah, they definitely
matter.
do.
Ooh.
If you say the wrong thing to the wrong person, you get
You
like
get your
they
ass
have
beat.
they have points that go towards liking you or not liking you. And if you go
nice.
into a village where you piss somebody off, they'll attack you. Or at least not give you, like, say you start out, you can buy from a vendor. That vendor, say you pissed him off or you didn't do something that he liked. That vendor,
Or you stole from him.
or you stole from him, he won't sell to you no more. Yeah,
Listra, why did that sound so pointed?
because she probably did it.
Did you steal
Oh.
from a vendor, Listra?
Okay. Listen. Listen here, Becky. The way this is set up, you can pick up so many different items in this game. It's ridiculous. You can open things, pick anything up. But the problem with that being this, you can go by the vendors, the food court, whatever, and everything can be picked up. However, you pick it up without paying for it, they'll call you out on that, and you can end up in jail if it's bad enough. Or, like you said, their opinion of you will drop, so you'll lose points there because there is a point scale above them where in that character you can look at them and see where your respect level is with that person.
Nice.
And
Yeah,
so if they
or-
like you well enough, they will do this. Like, okay, Kermit and I went and we fought in the arena,
Yeah.
which is part of our little chores that we had to do. So we went in the arena, we won, we came back, talked to the blacksmith. Now she likes us. Before she wouldn't deal with this. Not really.
Right.
She's kind of like hands off. But once we won in the arena, then she came up and then she helped us.
Right.
Nice.
So,
But also, me and Jack actually played multiplayer for a like couple
Yeah.
hours, I think it was, and I accidentally picked something up.
Accidentally.
And listen though,
It
it's
was
funny
red.
because it was. But listen, it's
Fred,
funny.
you go pick it up.
Yeah.
That's the deal.
Anyway, so I accidentally picked something up, and they got on him. They were like, "Empty your pockets," and I'm like standing back, going, "What?"
I was like, I didn't take anything. Did you take anything? Yeah. So apparently, if your party takes something, you get blamed too.
Yeah.
That's fantastic.
And
They
we
didn't even
started
let
a
me-
brawl,
it's
and
called guilt by association.
the whole city attacked us.
Yep.
That's-
Whole city jumped us.
All right.
We
So
had to wipe start.
they got 5 more here: romance, isometric, strategy, moddable, and funny. Sorry.
Yeah.
So, have you guys created any romances in this, or?
No, I haven't been relationship building at all, like like that. But there is
That
stuff
sounded
for
painful.
that. I don't know if anybody else. Yeah, that was a hiccup.
Yeah.
I think I lost my spleen on that one. But
So
no, I haven't romanced nobody yet. But then again, I'm 12th level, so I probably have more hours than anybody in this right now. My characters are 12th level. But you can have different characters. Like her setup's not going to be the same as mine, and Jack's setup or Foo's setup is not going to be the same as mine. So it's going to be like this. It's going to be like I got two dwarven people, a dead guy, and a dragon. That's my setup. I don't know what Foo's is. I don't know what hers is.
So
All I have
Lystra's,
Cube and Dragon Dude is all I have. But I just started the game.
Yeah, I've got a human. I've got the I've got the iguana guy, and I've got the undead right now. I have not picked up the dwarf, though I know where I can get him. So yeah, apparently he's really useful.
well, so is the skeleton guy's really useful too because he can morph into a dwarf. So that's
I didn't know that. Hey, thanks for that.
you have to get you got to get his mask of many faces off of somebody. But yeah, once he does that, he can.
Oh,
morph
that's
into a
right.
dwarf.
That's what we're working for. Is we're trying to get him his mask back. That's part of the.
Right.
all right. So this game apparently won Game of the Year award for the PC Gamer back in 2017.
It's a story rich game. If you follow that type of medieval fantasy magic sword and board type stuff, it's a story rich game. So it's leading you on these quests. It leads you, but it's open world, so you could pretty much go anywhere. I've roamed around, found a bunch of weird stuff that I didn't even need to find, but I found it anyway, and it gave me. It rewards you for wandering, right? So
It does.
All right.
I'm enjoying it so far.
Yeah.
I'm not I'm not into it like super deep. Of course, Kermie's always ahead of me because that's the way it rolls. But I'm truly enjoying it.
So weapons wise, is that restricted per class? Like each class can only, or each job, if you will, can only use certain weapons, or can anyone use everything?
Anyone can use anything. It's just going to be weaker for you. Say you're a mage class and you got your everything, like your attributes in your mage. You can boost water, fire, earth, all these elements. You can boost those things, and they'll give you, like when you attack with a fire type weapon, it'll give you more damage. So if you're if you're a soldier and you have a wand per se, you're gonna hit him with weaker damage than you would your regular axe or sword and board. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Does that make sense?
Yep.
But you can use it. Like you have the opportunity to use any item in your bag, weapon wise. But you'll lose the like if you're holding a hammer automatically gives you a certain skill. So it's like ground smash or an atomic hit, like a hard heavy hit, like a strong attack. Um, and if you have a wand, it'll give you little flame, a little lightning, a little earth, a little, you know what I mean? It gives you all of these elements that you can use. Like hand-to-hand combat weapons have different skills that go with them. Like if you're wearing a shield, one of the weirdest things about this game, which I really, really like, is you have your life, which is like a red bar at the bottom of your character screen. You have a red line, a white line, and a blue line. The blue line is magic resistance. So you have the ability to resist certain types of magic. The white line is your armor. So as soon as you put armor on, it gives you that armor that they got to break through, or it takes damage for you. Whether if you get hit with a spell, it'll take it off of the spell resistance. If you get hit with a weapon, it'll take off of your armor, and then it starts taking from your life. So your armor and your spell resistance matter in this. It's not a percentage, it's a number. So
Okay.
they have to break down all those numbers before they get to your life, and then they start taking from your life. So that's really kind of neat. I like that because it makes armor credible. It makes armor you got to wear it, right? Like
I
because
would hope
everything that hits
so.
you, everything you hits you in this game hits you for tons of damage. This game is a damage heavy game. It's like getting hit with a sword. You know you got hit with a sword, right? If you get you get hit with a hammer, you know you got hit with a hammer, and you watch that armor just go down, and you're like, uh-oh. So,
Alrighty. So quests, do they give you quests, or you just run around trying to figure shit out, or they're like different towns that are hubs of quests that you pick up, or jobs from the job board, or what?
we'll let Fu take this one on the early game quests. Tell them how the game starts out, Fu.
The game starting out is pretty crazy. You're a slave, if I remember right, and you're on a boat, and let's see, yeah, there's a lot of stuff going on, but it's been a little long. Don't remember much. I know you have to talk to a bunch of people, and I don't want to ruin it for everybody, though. You know what happens. But, you get to meet all the characters on the boat and their stories, and then something happens. Pretty crazy.
And then something happens. Yes.
Well,
yes,
the
it
point I
does.
was getting at is the people that you find that you can travel with are on this boat too.
They're on the
like
boat,
slaves.
yeah. Well,
I'm
are they
trying to.
slaves or prisoners?
We're all prisoners because
Prisoners, yeah.
the main idea of it is they're trying to capture anybody that can use magic. They're sorcerers. They don't want
Yeah.
sorcerers to be free, so
What
they're
do we call
collecting sorcerers. I think they're called sorcerers.
They call us something weird.
Yeah, it's
You're not a sorcerer, but something else.
Yeah, I can't
A
remember.
source user or
source. Yeah, source user.
Source user.
something like that.
Yeah,
Anyway,
they want
go
to.
ahead.
Yeah, they want to capture them and they want to stick them on in a prison so that they can't prevent the main apocalypse, basically.
Yeah.
Somebody's trying to control them, right?
Right. Don't know who that is exactly yet. Not yet. They don't really reveal who it is yet. Even to me, I don't have any clue. who that person is. But the quest is basically you can pick up quests by talking to people. Anybody that lets you talk to them, you can pick up quests that way, or the main storyline. So it's got the side quests, it's got the main quest. So the main quest takes you on a bunch of different paths, depending on how you play. It doesn't always have the same path, like you're not always going to go do something good. Sometimes you have to do something bad because the quests are taking you in the direction of bad to do good, right? You got to go do something for a bad guy so that he reveals something that you have to go do something with the good guys. You know what I mean? So it's that neutrality you try to keep up in order for everybody not to be pissed off at you.
Right.
Like the different
Didn't you and I both, we were both playing at the same time, and I was stuck on something, and he's like, "Well, what about God, what was it? What was it? There was the guy that he's like, "What do you mean you killed him?" And I'm like, Yeah, I killed him. It was part of Well, I didn't have to kill him." I'm like, "Okay, but I did."
right,
He took a different path and made a different choice.
right.
So that's the thing. Because I got thrown in the dungeon and I couldn't get out.
Oh
The whole
yeah.
thing, yeah, it had a really convoluted path. Let's put it
Hmm.
that way. So
But
yeah,
she figured it out. She figured it out how to get out of that cage. That was pretty sweet.
yeah, that was an interesting way to get out of the cage too. One of the things that was a little bit weird for me when I started this, because this is all the camera angles on it, kind of geeked me out a little bit.
Yeah.
Because you can take them and twist them any which way, but you're still basically from a top-down kind of view. And that
Yeah,
made it slightly different for me to deal with. I mean,
you could almost get third person view behind him if you really know how to work your angles on it. But any type of it's good to have those types of top down when you're in combat because you know where your movement is, where you're going to hit somebody or what's blocking you. And you can always move it around, move the camera around. It's difficult until you learn how to use it for sure, but once you do, it's beneficial
right.
because
And
this
it
is
did.
tactical. It's a tactical turn base. So you set your characters up strategically to do combat. Like you don't want your range people right in front. You want your combat guys in front,
Yeah. It's been a really interesting ride, let's put it that way. And it's not my normal thing. The turn-based thing, I even when Final Fantasy was turn-based, it was hard for me to adjust to. I enjoyed it once I got into it, which is kind of what's going on here. It's like once I get into it, thoroughly enjoying it. It was the adjustment from our normal way of doing things that was a little hard to do.
Yeah.
So,
It's always harder, trying to get used to a new game, especially one that requires um, time. Like,
well,
like
yeah.
Final
And,
Fantasy 14 starts off slow as hell, but as you get into it, it becomes much more involved and engaging.
Yes. And Final Fantasy did suck me in right away. So that's the good news right there.
Yeah, good news.
Good news. But
All right.
yeah, it's got some different stuff going on, man. I do like it. I like the storyline on it that's going. Um, Currently, I am still enslaved because I have to go back and redo the arena because
Wow.
because I took the cheater's way out. Okay, at one point, this game does like a lot of games do. You have save points,
Yeah.
and it will have probably it goes back several saves. So if you screw something up, you can go back to your last save and try again. So it's actually saved me twice.
Um, let's see here. So, challenge level, we kind of touched on that. It's Is it hard? I guess we haven't touched on. Is it really hard? Is it like? Is it
The regular,
something you can go easy mode, or is it something more like, you know, God, I can't think of the name of the game. How hard is it to play?
it's got different levels. It got different levels of difficulty. The normal mode is actually pretty hard. It's not. This isn't a game for like the faint of heart. Like if you get mad for losing all the time, don't play this.
Not the game for you.
You will rage quit. You'll be upset because if you play it on normal or hard or terrifying mode or whatever it is called, you'll go through and learn. It's smart. The AI is smart when it does its combat, so it's not like you're just playing a, you know, it's the AI is pretty good. So
yeah. Sound quality, graphic quality.
Graphics are good. I like the graphics on it. It's got, you know, the grassy areas, stone areas. It's medieval, of course. So it's got a lot of really good buildings and things like that are all on the up and up, I'd say. Yeah, I really enjoy the graphics. They're neat. I'll sit and look at the construction, you know, just stare at it. So, but that's me. I don't know. I don't know. They did a good job.
So I was thinking Dark Souls. So like normal, is that Dark Souls level hard, or is it just you have to actually pay attention when you're playing?
Yeah, I would say you definitely want to pay attention and how strategy works in the game.
Is it Dark Souls level hard?
Yeah, it can be.
It can be, without a doubt.
And that's just normal mode. If you're playing on harder modes, you're like, it's permadeath, where when you die, you start a new character. Like you go normal, and then there's a harder mode, and then there's another nightmare type mode. That nightmare mode doesn't give you any options. You drop everything and you start over. You're dead. So yeah.
Are there any in-game purchases?
No.
No.
Okay, so the closest thing that I would say you guys have played like this would probably be Enshrouded, right?
Baldur's Gate 3.
Yeah,
Baldur's Gate 3.
Baldur's Gate 3, yeah.
Same company.
Yeah, it is the same company.
Okay. So how does it compare to that? How does it compare to Baldur's Gate 3, if you will? You could say it doesn't, you know.
No, it does. It has a lot of its own unique mechanics than Baldur's Gate, which I really like. But I'm a big fan of Baldur's Gate. I did, you know, I played it before it came out and all that stuff with some friends of mine and stuff like that. But I would say this game has its own unique quality that makes it very different than Baldur's Gate 3. Their idea and the idea that they ran with is better. I think they had a lot of restrictions when it came to Baldur's Gate because they had to buy a lot of like the D&D role, you know, role system and things like that in order to do Baldur's Gate 3. They had to invest in that mechanic. Their mechanics, I feel, I can't say better, but I say that they're unique in their own way, and I really enjoy them myself personally. Go ahead.
Go ahead to Fu. Fu, what are you going to say?
Me? Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought the mechanics, like, you know, you can put water on the ground and electrocute it, stuff like that's very similar. Messing with the lamp, blowing it up and blow things up. You know, some of that stuff is very similar, but I didn't get too far into it either, so I don't know.
So you said, like, if there's water on the ground, you can electrify it and kill people?
Mm-hmm.
So, like, if somebody is a water magic and somebody uses lightning magic, you could fuck someone up?
Yeah.
Yeah, ask
Yes.
ask Kermit about that.
Oh yeah. You could do if you throw oil down. If you throw oil down, you can set it on fire and it blows up the whole area. No matter
Including
who's
you.
in it, including
You will
you.
burn yourself.
Yep.
Yep, you will burn yourself.
That's why I say ask Kermit about that.
Yep.
So there is self-harm in this game.
Oh yes.
Yeah. There's a
If you go
little.
into when I was in the dungeon, there's like tortures chambers and all this other stuff. And some of the torture chambers, you can click on them, which will
Yeah.
put you in that table and will torment you. I mean, without it, So yeah, you want to be a little bit careful about what you're doing.
Mhm.
Just saying.
Nice.
Mhm.
All right. What did you appreciate about this game? For those of you who didn't understand what I just said, I said, what did you appreciate about this game?
Pretty much. I like the story on this one so far. This is a little different than anything I've dealt with, so I'm liking the storyline. Jeremy, what do you like the best about it?
I actually like. I think that I like the best. I like the turn-based combat, but I also like the storyline is definitely unique in its own right, and I feel like like I said, the mechanics of this game is a little bit different than any other game I've played. I like the way that they implemented several different abilities, when it comes to making your character. I like how it's comprehensive with each other, the things that you do. You can do so much with your characters as far as using the elements for one character to accent the other character, like kind of like what you were saying, the water on the ground, the electricity, the oil, the fire, the the earth. When you got earth magic, locking them down, making them so they can't move, like sinking them in the ground, throw some water on it, hit it with some lightning, they can't move, they're constantly taking damage for the next few rounds. So it's like those types of mechanics are strategic in areas where somebody's pushed back in a corner and they can't really hit you, but if you can reach them by using those tactics. And I really enjoy that. I think that it makes me all juicy inside.
I feel dirty now.
Yeah, I do too. That's really odd and awkward.
No, it ain't.
Foo! Besides finally figuring out that you had to do DirectX 11.
Right.
Yeah, that was complicated at first.
Yeah, so go through that story since we've hinted at it twice or 3 times so far.
So let's see. I had to look it up. You have to go to your Steam page and right click on the game on your list and manage it. Let's see, is that exactly how I did it? Manage, and then how did I do that? No, it was properties, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Properties. So you go to properties, go to general tab, and then launch options on the bottom there. It says advanced users may choose to enter modifications to the launch options. You have to put in negative DX11 in order for it to run on DX11, which I think that's my default, but for some reason it wanted to do 10, I think it was.
Yeah.
And that was causing all kinds of crashes. Yeah. I think it works fine now. I don't think we had any crashes after that, did we? Maybe 1 or 2.
Yeah.
Or something. I don't know why, but
Well, the fact that you can interact with most of the things in this game, you could pick a bucket up, sitting on a table. You should just pick all this stuff up all the time.
It's kind of squirrely that it forced you to have to do that, because that first night you were... I just heard it in your voice. You were done with the game before you even got to play it for a second.
that just frustrates me to no end that a game will keep crashing like that.
Well, and the irony is it only happened to you. It didn't happen to Kermie. It's like, for whatever reason, your Steam just was like, nah, Screw DirectX 11.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I didn't have any problems that I recall
Yeah.
I don't
when we
know.
did that.
Yeah.
I
I
don't know.
don't-
It's the same thing with Conan. I don't know why I can't go online.
you might want to check DirectX.
Maybe.
Yeah. But Conan's a story for another podcast.
Yeah.
Yeah, we do that another day.
Yeah. We're hitting that fancy time limit here where Lisher has to go back and remove. She has to remove a chunk from the beginning because we spoke improperly.
I misspoke. We misspoke.
Yep.
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
We said horrible things that you guys will never know
Or
about.
did we? Or did we? I mean,
Or did we just dox the living piss out of someone?
no, we did not. No.
Well,
It's fine. It's fine. We did fine.
Everybody has a first name.
It's
It's-
OSCAR.
It's when you give them addresses. That's when it gets bad.
That's what. Yeah.
Gets a
Yeah.
little sketchy. Anyway, well, I enjoyed the game. I'll be playing it again. It's different, and I like it, and it's a good break from some of the other games that we've been playing. There's no building involved in this game, so I do not get sucked into the point of 3, 4 a.m. And I will in building. No, I won't.
Why the fuck did this just open?
Squirrel.
A
No,
squirrel.
GOG Galaxy just opened on my computer. I didn't tell it to fucking open.
Want you to buy some games.
Yes.
Yeah, everybody does.
Buy
You
some
guys still haven't
games.
given me a list. You guys have like very few couple hours before I can get permission to waste money on games to play with you guys.
What?
You're actually going to spend some money on them games?
You
Yeah,
are
maybe.
not.
Maybe you have to give me the list, and then I'll have to run it by the
missus?
powers that be.
I highly
Yeah.
recommend. What's the name? Species Unknown. That game was fun. I
Oh
don't
my
care.
god.
That game was fun.
Yeah, but if you guys are done with it,
No,
No.
we haven't even started it.
We played the demo,
I don't know about that one.
dude. You know it was fun. We ran around. You know it was fun. I
It
can't
was
believe you
fun.
sometimes.
It's just I
Yeah.
think it would be done in like one session.
You
No,
think so?
No.
We need something that's going to like Sons of the Forest. When we play it in 2-hour increments, this game could last us for days, months,
Wow.
weeks, years.
Go listen. This game is like, what's that game you play? Phasmophobia. It's like Phasmophobia, but with aliens.
Yeah. That's
Yeah,
that's a
you
good
gotta
analogy.
You got to collect the aliens, and they got different abilities. Like, you got to know what it is to beat it, how to beat it. Like with your crosses or your salt or whatever. You got to learn how to beat these aliens to get them captured. It's crazy. Anyway, that's a story for another time.
That's your suggestion.
Yeah. And that could be our next one. I don't know, man. Species Unknown was really creepy as hell. Let's go with creepy as hell.
That thing was-
You know,
you remember it dropped down and we're all like,
Ah!
I own Repo, and we still haven't even played that game.
I just bought that for my kids.
I bought it because you said you wanted to play it and you never did.
All right, so maybe. Well, we'll see if the other Chuckle Butts Monday crew because you guys, it sounded like the Monday crew was dead, but lately there's been like 6, 7 of us playing, so
We've
Monday
all
crew
been
seems
on.
to be alive and well.
Yeah, we're here.
Everybody has sons, and everybody wants to play it. It seems. So
Yeah.
it's a good game.
And then, well, we'll see. How many people can play Repo together? Or we could even try some of the sillier games like Goose Goose Duck or Among Us, and
Among
Stuff where
Us.
we just be silly and kill each other. I mean, yeah, you know what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So, all right. We made it through the list, except one question. What needs improvement in the video game? Divinity 2. To remind you guys what we were talking about, because we kind of squirreled there hard.
Yeah, we squirreled a little bit.
Just a hair.
The camera movement, I would say, would be the most improvement for me.
I think you're right. I think some of the movements, they're a little herky-jerky sometimes, and I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know.
But Baldur's Gate is that way too. You point and click, or you move around. I don't like Baldur's Gate 3 either. So
Yeah.
the way the camera movement is.
Yeah.
If they
You
had
don't
it
have a-
where you can move your character around and the camera follows you around like normal, but then you could move your camera in a different way, that would be better for me.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Makes sense.
Because I'm constantly trying to center my screen, and sometimes the camera doesn't align like you think it should. I mean, it's... Yeah.
You'd be happier with an action RPG follow you along.
I would be
And then
happier
during
if...
turn-based, you could switch it.
Yeah.
I'm getting looks from the wife, so that
Dinner's
looks like
ready.
it's- yeah. Yeah.
All right. Well, I recommend it. I think it's fun. I've enjoyed it immensely so far. Let's see if I can get into the what do you call it? The swamplands. I haven't made it that far yet. So, like I said, we're just really early in this game yet. So we got some time to put in.
Yeah.
Okay.
Cool.
Good game. I like it. I don't know. I
Right.
don't. As far as improvements like that, the camera views I'm pretty used to because like I said, I've played this style of game, so it doesn't bother me. The camera views, I'm always dredging around anyway to see where I'm at, who's over there. That way I can get, and I know how to center it pretty good, so I don't have a problem with that. So I enjoy the game. It's a little bit older game, but it's the mechanics are really neat for me. So
Then what would you improve?
I think they've done a great job. I don't find anything that I can't deal with. I like all the different.
Okay.
I mean, I pretty much like everything about it in that sense because I can't think of anything that I would change so far. I've been through a lot of combat. I mean, like I said, my characters are 12th level. I love the angles. I love the way it works because I'm used to it though. Like I said, I played Baldur's Gate for years, just learning it and having it, so
it's not that he likes it, it's just that he's been browbeaten to death and he just accepts it.
Used to it.
Right, I'm just used to it.
Yeah.
He's familiar with this kind of abuse.
Right.
Yeah. All right. Well, on that note, hey, we actually did squirrel a lot, but we still got it down in time. Look at that.
Yay! We stayed on track. Bonus.
The only reason you guys stayed on track is because Foo's here. That's it. That's the only reason. I mean,
hey, last week's was okay. It was a mess, but it was fun.
Yeah. Like I said, we were unsupervised.
I thought it was quite funny that Kermit joined right as we were done. Right, like we got all of our squirreling out of the way, and then Kermit popped in right as we were starting the.
I thought it was perfect.
Yeah.
It was the best thing ever.
20 minutes of squirrels.
Yes. All right. Well, thanks, guys.
Thank you.
I want to, thanks for showing up as always. Good show. I hope you had a happy New Year.
oh, good.
There's 361 days left to determine whether or not it was a happy New Year.
Okie dokie then. All right. Well, we will see all of you next week.
Thank you, Craig, for doing such a valuable job in recording this for us. You are a valued member of our team. And if you come to work tomorrow with your top off, I'll give you a raise.
Oh my god.
Oh, jeez.
Really?
No, don't listen to him. HR, please don't listen to him. We want to thank everyone for sticking with us through the revamp of our podcast. If you like what you hear, you can support the show at patreon.com, The Third Faction Show. We will always be free, of course, but your support really does help. You can also leave us a review on your chosen podcast platform and at bonusroll.gg/directory. You can email the show at thethirdfactionshow@gmail.com. For other links on where to find us, visit the website at www.thethirdfaction.com, where you will find links to our Discord. Come and join us.